Hello, welcome, and my love to all of you. This is Anshu Sharma here. Organic Technology, Episode 2. In Organic Technology, Episode 1, link attached on my YouTube channel in the description box, we learnt about gamma light, central sun, cosmic blasts, plasma, and photons. Plasma waves carrying photons are affecting our cells, our bodies all the time, transforming us literally, physically, changing our physiology at microbiological level. Let's discuss micro and macro level. Gamma light waves are triggering everything on Earth. Everything from Earth and its residents, plants, animals, mineral world, and human beings are being upgraded at their DNA level. It is happening both at micro and macro level. What is happening outside at the macro level in galaxies, stars, and planets is also happening within us at a micro level, at the level of our cells and molecules. First, humans are triggered and activated on a personal level and then on a collective level. Whatever is happening inside our bodies get projected and reflected outside in the collective. In other words, we are being triggered and activated at an energetic level inside first, and then it manifests outside in the physical. We are changing at atomic micro DNA level. This change is being reflected in all mental, emotional, and physical level. This process is called awakening, and this is happening right before our very eyes. We are changing in ways we think, we feel, and we act. Every minute we are in brand new self. DNA activation, awakening is going on at microbiological level. Genome is an organism's complete set of genetic information. Each genome contains all the instructions needed to build that organism and allows it to grow and develop. Our genome is made up of a chemical called deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA for short. The main role of DNA in the cell is the long-term storage of information. Through instructions and information contained in a genome from a single cell, a baby, and then an adult body is formed. So we can say great awakening is happening. When we say that, what exactly we mean is this DNA activation that is happening at our microbiological level. Of course, and this change affects us at all levels. Inbound gamma light is triggering this major DNA activation. Gamma light upgrades DNA and it does it faster than anything known. So let's see how exactly it is happening. DNA upgrade involves our access to higher information. We expand and we access more consciousness. We vibrate at a higher frequency at our molecular level. Both starseeds and humans of planet Earth are currently morphing into a divine race. DNA, as we have just learned, contains instructions and information. Human beings start expressing their higher divine self through higher information. We become higher and better versions of ourselves. Right now, most humans have and use information contained in just two strands of DNA. Through gamma light activation, many star seeds have activated and are using 5 strands of DNA. Soon, as divine race, we will possess 12 active strands of DNA. So not just 2, which we have activated to 5, and then we will have activation of complete set of 12 strands of DNA. Access to more strands of DNA means better evolved we will be as a human species. So with this activation what is actually happening is DNA reconnection. With each activation, DNA reconnection is happening. We all have 12 strands of DNA, but these are not all activated. Scientists call it junk DNA, which is not junk at all. Through activation, one can begin coding, receiving and giving information and instructions. Of course, our active participation and willingness to do the self-work is needed. We have to be interested in expanding ourselves through more and more DNA activations. So unless we are interested in learning more, our DNA is not going to be activated. The main 12 DNA strands are recoded by cosmic gamma light. Cosmic gamma light contains data, cosmic information. Cosmic data starts flowing into our DNA at micro level, giving us more information and more power. How? Let us see. Through chakras. The flow of cosmic data, information happens. No, most people do not know that every double helix with 2 DNA strands, there are 10 ethereal strands of DNA added. So most humans, although they have 12 strands, but they do not know that along with these 2 active strands of DNA, there are other 10 ethereal strands of DNAs as well. But these 10 strands of DNA are not active, and they are in a latent state. For humans, each activated strand leads to developing abilities at higher capacities. Scientists have proven that at a moment we use only 5% of our two-stranded DNA. Activated 12-strand DNA form a new geometrical growth pathway and literally plug themselves back into one of the corresponding 12 chakra energy portals. Chakras, which are the energy vortices, are non-physical, multidimensional, energetic portals. They lie next to our physical body, along the spinal cord. Chakras are spinning high voltage of cosmic energy. Through gravitational force, chakras and DNA strands are held in place. When the DNA strand is connected back into its proper port or chakra portal, advanced cosmic data starts flowing through the cells of the DNA strand. We start accessing information held in Akashic records. We can call it Akashic light, cosmic data, Pran or Chi. We receive Pran carrying information through all activated higher and lower chakras. This information is then passed to Nadis. And then from the Nadis, it goes to our central nervous system as secondary energy. And finally, this cosmic energy, by step-down transformers, which are the chakras, is distributed throughout the body through endocrine glands and the blood and other systems. Trillions and trillions of tiny crystalline threads called nadis are connected to these 12 strands of DNA. Some of these nadis are physical and some are energetic, carrying information in energetic form. More activated DNA, connection to more nadis, and more human communication with the cosmos. The information thus received is held in our subconscious mind, mental circuitry and aura. It is held there till the information is activated by our reality, by our life situations, or by our desires. It is then decoded and perceived by our conscious mind in magnificent ways. Now we come to the question, why do we need more information? More information, more access to information we have when we have more active DNA strands, more access to higher consciousness we have. Consciousness can be defined as a state of knowing and being aware. Consciousness is a sum total of our thoughts and emotions. More aware and more conscious we are, more information, communication we can have with the cosmos. Then what happens? From our limited perspective of of me and my family. Our perspective enlarges, our vision enlarges, and we become more conscious and aware of what is happening at the planetary level. Then we graduate higher and we become aware of the personalities residing and operating at stellar level. From there, we can graduate to being galactic. It is not a far-fetched situation. There are star seeds who are accessing galactic information. More knowledge we have, more conscious we become. We become immune to human emotions, influences of the planets and stars. We become free from the karma and the repeated cycles of birth and death, teaching us various lessons. So we learn our lessons faster. We become angels, ascended masters, and members of the higher councils. We start taking responsibility to perform larger and higher tasks. We become gods and goddesses incarnate in physical form. So basically we start operating from divine consciousness. We also start looking at the things from higher perspective. At will, like a radio station, we can tune into various frequencies. Instead of being influenced, we develop the powers to influence other beings. At the level of plants, planets, stars, and then galaxies. We can bilocate and we can multilocate. These powers will come to human beings. We have access to higher telepathy, intuition. We become multidimensional beings, accessing various dimensions at will. Our power of manifestation become instantaneous. More information means more power. On physical plane, we can see the intentions and decisions of prime ministers, presidents or heads of state and others. Their decisions are being implemented by general public. But star seeds develop immense power in their chosen fields. Their light, their intention and decisions are picked up by decision maker human beings operating at various and at all levels. It is very exciting. We are very fortunate to be living at planet Earth at this time. Thanks for listening. I hope you are listening to my videos with as much interest as I have the interest in making them. Please leave your comments. Your willingness and continuous support provide fuel to my energies. And it gives me a reason to go on. Please subscribe and share. More sharing you do. Actually, I'm leaving the sharing to my subscribers because I'm not very good at marketing myself. So please help me so that more sharing we do, more awakening we all participate in. Again, thanks a lot for listening. Lots of love and light to you. Bye.